people coming in with just normal medical problems, and that is a problem for all of us. So I just wanted to make sure that the public knows how important it is for us to all stand together in this fight against this pandemic, because we can do it.
You know, in the beginning of the pandemic, it did seem like we could stand together when there were flyovers over hospitals and parades that are saying, you know, our frontline workers, our healthcare workers, we owe everything to them. And then that kind of died down, and now it's shifted completely. And I know that's affected you and some of your colleagues as well. But what who are still years later undecided about getting vaccinated?
So first, I must say how grateful we are for those flyovers and, you know, all those celebrations. But, you know, it's still happening. The pandemic is still happening. And that kind of same spirit that, you know, our communities went out with for us in the beginning of the pandemic, I'm asking people for that same kind of spirit to help us through this. This has been like the longest mile for us since that day when vaccines became available and I became the first person to get vaccinated. We still have some ways to go. So how far we have come, and the road ahead, and that we won't cross that line without action. We have tools and activists. Whether you're a formal or informal influencer, if each one of us commit to change out getting vaccinated, we can go really far.
We'd be without you guys. Sandra Lindsay, a critical care nurse for Northwell Health, thank you so much for joining us and all that you do. Have a good weekend. Millions of Americans have been vaccinated. Fears of catching COVID recently skyrocketed amid the Omicron surge. But as people rush out to try and find a testing site, law enforcement agencies are warning to proceed with caution.
COVID testing and came to this spot on Wisconsin Avenue, only to find the doors locked and no one inside. It will then